Okay, folks, there's Jerod getting his stuff together. This is Tuesday, November the 29th. It's about 5 to 7. Newman was leaving, so we were a little late getting out of camp. We couldn't just leave and not say goodbye to him. And Big Al's not with us today. He's not feeling well. So he's still at camp. And Jerod and I are going back up on the mountain. It's supposed to be mostly sunny, partly sunny today.
Doesn't sound like there's any wind.
Doesn't sound like there's any wind. And we'll be able to hear them walk if they're in there walking around. And we're in here for the day. So y'all stay with us. We're going to get started up the mountain.
Hello, everybody. It's Tuesday morning. Man, it got hot walking up the mountain today. It's a nice cool morning. We've already seen one deer walking in. Don't know what it was. My glasses and my my glasses and my scope, I'm sorry. They fogged up. And I couldn't see. I had to get my handkerchief and wipe the outside of my scope. I had to clean my glasses. By that time, it had gotten away from us. It didn't look real big, whatever it was. Dad seen its head, and he said there wasn't a rack, so if it was a buck, it was a small spike or something like that. But we seen a deer this morning walking in. We got to our spots about 7:50. Big Al didn't feel like hunting today, so he decided to stay in camp. So it's just me and Dad out here. Newman Brown from Run and Gun Game Calls, he went home this morning. He didn't have the whole week off. He just had yesterday. We really enjoyed having him here. It's a great feeling whenever you can share something that you hold so dear with other people who appreciate it as much as you do. And we loved having him here. He's more than welcome anytime he wants to come. And we hated that he had to leave. It'd have been nice if he could have stayed all week. But I'm going to hush up. We're going to get back in here to hunting. It's a good morning. Light breeze. Kind of cold. Sun's coming up. So y'all wish us luck. Stay tuned. We'll see what we can get for you. Good morning, everybody. Jerod and I finally made it to our spots. It's 8 o'clock. On the way up, one of the spots we sat and rest, we just thought we heard something moving up on the hill above us. You couldn't see up there. There was a squirrel in the holler to our right barking. We sat there and sat there and sat there. I didn't hear it anymore. And I told Jerod, I said, oh well. And I took 2 steps. And he said, Dad, it's still there. And as soon as he said that, a deer, there was a little draw, come running there, hit the hillside. Jumped a few times. Jerod tried to scope it, and his glasses was fogged, his scope was fogged. He was right there kind of in front of me, so I wouldn't bring my rifle up. But I looked, I could see it. And I think it was a doe, a little doe, because it wasn't big bodied. And if it wasn't a little doe, it could have been a spike. There was no rack on it that you could see. It was close enough. If it had been bow season, we could have shot it with a bow. And but it just stood there for just a little bit and then jumped again. It never blew. And we watched it go up ahead of us into a big hollow. And then it went on to the right up that hollow forks. So that was a good sign, seeing a deer. But you know they're moving today. Tomorrow's supposed to be 100% chance of rain and wind. Right now it's just a light breeze. It's calm. The sun's coming up. So we seen that one deer. So that was good signs, letting us know they're moving. Newman left this morning as we were leaving to head back home. He had to go to work. I wish he could have been up here all week with us. So, y'all just stay tuned. Hopefully something will happen. We'll let you know. I just shot a rack buck. I don't know how big he was. I'm hoping I hit him. I had to shoot through some thick stuff. These young pines with their limbs coming out. I had to shoot through the pines. I'm hoping I didn't miss. I don't know how big he was. I just know he had a rack on his head. It come out of this thick holler behind me. It's 9:14. I thought he was going to come where my 6-point came a few years ago, so I had the camera ready to video that way. And he came behind me. Oh, I hope I got him. I hope I got him. We're going to go check. We're going to go check. Oh, wish me luck. Wish me luck. Well, folks, I just heard Jerod shoot. The only thing he was going to shoot was Thanos. Now, he may have changed his mind. I heard one shot. So he's going to come across the radio. Go check the time. (9:11). Me and Jerod's the only two up here. We knew there's 2 8s up here. Both of them had broken G3. One on the left was one of them. The other one had broke off on the right. At least that's how they looked in the picture. I think there was a 6-point. Okay, he just shot a rack buck. Is he down?
Oh, no, I haven't gone and looked. If you come this way, I don't know if you are. You might just want to stay where you are. If you get to my spot, he was straight behind my tree to the left, just a little bit.
Okay, well, I'll just stay here and let you try to find him.
Okay, you heard that. I didn't. He said I shot a racked buck, but I don't know if he hit him or if he shot at a racked buck. So I'm not going to get up and go over that way. Because where I'm at, I'm protected. So if he sees that deer again, say he didn't drop it, I'm protected. If if he's between me and Jerod has to take a second shot, then I'm protected by the hill here. I'm down over the ridge. So y'all just stay tuned. We'll see what happens.
I missed. It's thick back through there where I was shooting at him. And he was walking. And I was moving with him. When I squeezed the shot off, I let it right into a tree. I'm glad I didn't wound him. I'd feel even worse if I'd wounded him, but I just blew my opportunity on that one. I'm down in the dumps now. Dad's got a doe right now in front of him. We'll see how that plays out. See if an old buck's following her. When I shot, he turned and went right back down into this holler behind me. He could end up going around and coming out on Dad. He was nice. He had a nice big rack on his head. Story of my life normally. If it can go wrong, it will go wrong. Especially when it comes to buck hunting and big rack bucks. It's just another case of it. I'm beating myself up over it. And then you start playing the should've, would've, could've game. Should have let him walk a little bit farther. If I could have just seen the tree, not squeezed when I squeezed. Y'all stay tuned. We'll see what else happens.
I believe I got a doe. She might be working her way up. Haven't heard nothing back from Jerod, but she's down through there. Leaning up the camera and pick her up.
Confirmed miss. Confirmed miss. In a dead blasted tree.
I got a doe in here. Talk to you in a minute. Don't know if you heard that or not, but Jerod said confirmed missed. He hit a tree. He hit a tree. Well, that little doe finally left. Hopefully I got some footage of it. About time for me to change the SD card. I got about 13 minutes left. But just talked to Jerod. He hit a tree. He said the buck come from behind me, from out of the holler, and was coming up through some pines or behind him. He said it was a big rack buck. But he said it was a clean miss. He said he's found the tree that he hit. He said the buck was just walking, but he said he undoubtedly must have weaved. Jerod must have weaved and hit that tree. But he said he turned, buck turned, came back, or went back the way he come in. So Jerod said he could be coming from directly behind me, or he could be coming around this point to my left and come around this way. We'll just have to wait and see. So much territory up here, these deer can go anywhere. That little doe, she was here for a little bit. She got within about 20 feet of me. I'm hoping I got video of it. She come out in front of me a little bit, and then she turned and she went back towards the thicket to my left, over here. And then she put her flag up and she jumped a few times. She got in the thicket out of sight, and then I heard her blow. So I'm hoping that blow doesn't ruin it for me. But it is now 11 minutes after 10. It's been higher since Jerod shot. So they're moving today. That makes 3 deer. One coming up that we seen. The buck he shot and missed. And this little doe come up. So they're moving. You stay with us.
About 10 after 11, and I'm hungry, so I'm having some jerky. Had that little doe come in about, 10 minutes after Jerod shot at a big buck that he discovered he hit a tree, so that one got away from him. That little doe was in here for about 15 minutes, went over to the thicket that way. Big Al was out hunting now. He radioed up from camp. Said he was going to hunt across from camp. So he's hunting. Newman should, let's see, it's about 15 to 7, 20 to 7 this morning. He left when we backed out, come down here. So he's probably home by now. It was a great time having him up here. Also, I want to take this time to thank a fellow co-worker for my alpaca wool gloves and boggin, beanie, whatever you want to call it. These are just absolutely, the hands are toasty warm, the ears are toasty warm. Like I said, it's alpaca wool. She hand spins it, does her own dyeing or whatever, and knits. Jerod's got a pair, I've got a pair. Big Al has a pair of regular wool gloves that she done for him, not alpaca. So, Alice, thank you. And I'm going to sit here and eat my jerky. Quit talking to you guys. Don't want to bore you. And it's a great day. Just a slight breeze every now and then. But one thing I did notice, that now again, this was a little doe. Now this could have been this year's offspring. I don't think it was last year, because if I got it on video, you'll see. But this deer come up through here from the far point, crossed the ridge to one side and worked back across, went back across. I never heard this deer in the leaves. Even when it got right out here almost in front of me, I hardly heard anything. So, deer can be awfully sneaky. So, you all enjoy our videos. I'm going to eat my jerky, and I'm going to sit back down here. Stay tuned. Man, I just missed it. You can hear that roar. That was one of those fighter planes come through, and he was almost treetop high, and he banked to the right. You can see in the cockpit. He's behind me now. I don't know if Jerod got him on the video or not, but past 2 days they've been flying through here. I hadn't seen one until just now, and he was whipping through here so quick I could not get the video camera on and turned up to where you could see him. You can still hear his roar. They do that in this area. Every year I've hunted, at least once, I'll see those. I can still hear the roar. This morning I think there was 2 of them, but I never seen them. I was hoping maybe when I turned the camera on, the second one would be coming, and I could show that to you. It is awesome. He come right, I'm trying to look at the camera. Yeah, he come right through there and flew around that way and past Jerod. And I'm sure Jerod didn't get his camera on either. But so far, buck hunting report. It is 10 after 2. I haven't seen anything since I sicked that little doe. And it was probably an hour and a half, 2 hours ago, down in the hollow to my left, there were 3 gunshots. Now, I'm hoping whatever buck it was that Jerod shot at didn't go down that hollow. I didn't realize there was anybody here. Of course, the main road's way down there, and they could park there and come up these hollows. They used to do that 40 years ago. I'd be sitting here and see guys come up these hollows, come up on the ridge. I'd have to call and let them know I was here. And that's the only thing that's happened here since the doe. So y'all just stay tuned.
Hey guys, well, it's about 10 minutes after 2. I haven't seen nothing since I missed that one this morning. Dad had a doe in there. I don't know if he's seen anything since then or not. I didn't really want to bother him, just in case. He was seeing deer. I know he hasn't shot, so he's not seen anything he could shoot. Sometime probably around 10 o'clock or so, Big Al hollered and said that he was going to hunt right there close to where our camper's at, instead of coming up here. Haven't heard him shoot. I haven't contacted him or communicated with him to see if he's killed it or seen anything. The wind's picked up. It comes and goes. Supposed to be some bad weather moving in tonight or tomorrow. I don't remember. I know it's supposed to rain tomorrow. really bad, we're not going to go out until the rain calms down. I'm still aggravated about missing. Completely aggravated. Fighter jet flying over. That's what it sounds like when a fighter jet flies over a treetop level. They've been real busy this past couple days flying over and around. He was right here in front of me. Wish I could have got the camera turned around. He was right at the treetop level. He banked his wings. You could see into the cockpit. It was crazy. Y'all stick with us. Maybe we'll have some action for you. I don't know how long Dad's going to want to stay in. I don't know if he'll want to stay till dark or not. The trail has gotten horrible coming up here. The stuff has more stuff's fallen in the trail. It's a mess. So I don't know if he'll want to hunt till dark or head out of here just before dark. So might try to check back in here in a little bit. Hopefully I've seen something.
Okay, it's 2:30. Talk to Jerod. You know, he's frustrated. You know, missed that buck. He's gonna show me roughly where it was standing when he shot, or walking in. He was walking when he shot at it. But Big Al's back at the camper. He's getting ready to wash some potatoes and slice them so we can have pork chops and shells and cheese, fried potatoes for dinner. I haven't seen nothing. I reported just a little bit ago when that jet come over, but I hadn't seen anything. Told me he's on my way to Jerod. I'll get over and talk to him and see what he wants to do. The wind has picked up some. It's more dominant over where he's at because he's right on top of the ridge like I'm standing now. And it's hard to hear anything walking. Y'all just stay with us. This is only Tuesday.